and welcome to our market scoop video for Q3. We are excited to outline the new improvements that we've made to the product and also talk a little bit about what's to come. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce new group, new scoop. I'm Katie Moss. I just took over on the product marketing side for Market about 6 weeks ago. Super pumped to get started. And joining me, I have John Zilch. He is on the product management side. He also just started a couple of weeks ago.
Hi.
Awesome. So we are really excited to meet everyone, our customers, our partners. We've obviously been trying to get onboarded super quickly so we can bring as much value to this product as possible. And we'd love to hear more from you, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. John, to get us started, why don't you tell us what brought you to Sugar?
Yeah, thanks, Katie. So what attracted me to Sugar CRM, and especially, specifically the market product where you and I are going to be working on and focused on, is I think this product's been on a really interesting journey. And I was just really encouraged by both the history of the product, having come from Sales Fusion, and we have a great group of customers, partners, and obviously employees here that are really passionate about the product. And it's in a good state, right? But I still think there's work to be done to make it even better. And it's that evolution that really attracted me to joining the company and working on Sugar Market. And some of that, what's next for the product. I think the team's already done some great work in different areas, and we'll continue to do work there. So there's been a fair amount of UX UI work, just making the product look better. There's email scalability, which I think is really important. So as we grow, we need to make sure our product can do more and process more emails. We've more than doubled our email throughput in the past over the past release. So that's really exciting stuff too. We want to just continue that trend. And then lastly, I would say what's coming, for our next quarterly release is internationalization and being able to provide the product in different languages. So be able to support more customers. So I think all of those things is really just seeing this product evolve and scale, to sum it up.
Yeah, definitely. And not just new languages, which I think there are like 7 or 8, right? So we're
Yep.
excited about that, but also just, different dates and times and things to make it feel like this product is really localized for our customers, which I think is super important.
Yeah, it's a great point too, right? So localize is the key word there, right? So those things are all coming, and teams hard at work. And I mean, Katie, I'm interested to hear from you too. You joined a few weeks before me, and I know you've been ramping me up a lot on the product knowledge, and you've been chatting with a lot of customers, partners, our teammates here. I don't know. What do you think about the growth of the product? What's your take there?
Yeah, from what I've heard from everyone, I mean, the product has definitely scaled up, grown a lot in the last 6 to 12 months. I know, again, there's lots more we want to do, but I think it's made some pretty big strides recently. Sales Fusion had already had an integration with SugarCell prior to the acquisition. But we've been working a lot to make that integration even tighter for our customers. And what that's really about is enabling marketing and sales teams to work better together, which is, I think, our biggest takeaway about sell plus market. And so that's really exciting. So, in making those things work better together, we have really been focusing on working on a consistent UI across all of our products, across our full platform. Again, we still have some more work to do there. We would love to, in the next couple of quarters, and it's in the plan actually, to update our icons and our fonts and our colors and make sure that Market looks like it is really integrated with Sell, because it is. And so we just need to update the look and feel to make that a bit more seamless. Maybe even more importantly, though, we have been working on pulling data together from both of those systems and also into our Serve product. So we are getting data now about a customer's full journey. So what are they doing on the marketing side? How does this impact sales? How does this then impact them with Serve once they become a customer? And you can see that full flow through our timeline feature, which I think is really awesome. And that is definitely one of the most exciting things I've seen with the product so far. And again, we are continuing to, work even more on this. We're looking at things like faster syncing and additional data sharing, but I think the product has come a long way and it's in a really good place.
Yeah, you mentioned UI, and I think that's really important. Even before I joined, was doing research on the product and gathering what I could online. And I noticed a lot of folks were asking for a more modern user experience, or really the interface itself, more intuitive, more modern looking, and really excited to announce the team's done a lot of work in this area. So I can share some screenshots here. The first one being the old version, but as we kind of scan through the different pages within the product, you can see just a more like crisper, cleaner look that we've given this product, and I think that's just a step that we had to take, and it's looking a lot better these days. So that's really exciting, and like all these things, right? It's not just a open and shut case. We're going to continue to invest in the UI, and with marketing automation, I feel like there's a lot of features, there's a lot of buttons and inputs and outputs, right? So we need to and options around how you might want to build out your program. So we need to organize that in a way that's not overwhelming, but is still available, so that our customers, our users, have all the functionality and flexibility that they need to be successful. So yeah, you touched on it, Katie. I think UI is really important.
Absolutely. And speaking a little bit more about UI, I know we're also working on our form builder very soon and updating that. And that definitely impacts, a good portion of our product and our user experience. So, I think we're working on more flexibility, adding in more functionality and use cases, making it easier to change forms as well, and also pre-populate forms so that we don't have to ask for as much information from the end user. So when someone is, filling out a form to get an ebook, for example, it's not a great experience to fill out, a dozen fields to get that ebook. You just want to read it, right? So, reducing the number of forms that are needed and still bringing, the quality data that you need back into your database for that customer so that you can follow up properly. That's all on our list, and other things as well with Form Builder that we will be talking about and releasing to you all soon.
Yeah, it's great to see that area continue to just advance. And we've covered it. I mean, we've already covered a few themes here, like scale and reach. Right? We talked about internationalization, talked about UI, and sales and marketing collaboration, all really important. Um, Maybe want to touch on personalizing the platform as well for our customers. And this is, hot off the presses for me, I guess, or recency bias, whatever you want to call it. I finally had time last night to check out one of the exciting features that came out of our last release, which I can't take any credit for. I wasn't here. But the team did an excellent job building out dynamic content. And it's really, really intuitive and just seamless to use. So you build one email campaign and you can set it up so that it's dynamic, right, as advertised for different segments. And just different use cases. You could just segment by language. You could segment by the job function, whatever matters, right, to make the content more relevant for a given audience. So I was really relieved to use that feature and just find it to be so helpful.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of the coolest things we have so far that I've seen. And the drag and drop functionality is super easy to use as well. And we know that personalization is such a huge trend in marketing today. And so I think it's really important that we have that feature for our clients and our partners. It also helps when companies have, different brands or different functions throughout their business, different lines of business, where they need to have completely different messaging. Or, hey, back to internationalization, maybe they have a branch in France, or maybe they have a
Mhm.
branch in Japan or Germany or wherever it is, and they really want to segment those different messages for different audiences.
Yeah, really important. Good stuff. Well, we've covered a lot, some of which is already in the product today, which is good news, some of which is coming. I don't know, Katie, anything else that we wanted to touch on that's future facing in terms of our product roadmap?
Yeah, what's come up a lot with customers and internal stakeholders is our preference center.
Hmm.
And we are scoping right now what the next iteration of that looks like. Again, we'd love to hear from all of our customers and partners on your opinions on the matter in Sugar Club or directly. But what we have in mind so far is definitely making sure that we keep our customers compliant with things like GDPR and CCPA in California. We already have a ton of support for data privacy. So we definitely already have excellent support for data privacy. We can track and fulfill data privacy requests, and we can support that data privacy officer role out of the box. But we want to give our customers and their customers even more options that gives that end user a better experience, whether that's in opt-in, opt-out, across different channels. Maybe you don't like getting emails. Ooh, I know I don't always love that. So making that super easy for our customers, but also making sure that it's optimized so that you're getting the most data and marketing value at the same time. So it's a really intricate balance there, and we're very aware of that side of things too. So yeah, preference setter is coming up, and again, we'd love to hear from you as John and I are scoping that out.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, a lot of exciting stuff coming. And you said it a couple times, Katie. I think it's really important. We want to work with our customers, with you, our customers, and make you part of our research development process. So I don't know, Katie, what's the best way for our customers to engage with us?
I think probably the easiest way is to join us on Sugar Club. And I know you and I
Hmm.
have both made a commitment to get involved with Sugar Club, especially our marketing group on Sugar Clubs. But we'd love to have you give us any feedback if you want to talk about industry trends, what you'd love to see in the product. We'd love to hear from you. So definitely let us know.
Get in touch with us, as mentioned, and we're really excited about the future of Sugar Market, and we hope you are as well.
Absolutely. And stay tuned for more Sugar Market scoop videos in the future. You'll hear more from John and I, and we will have more exciting updates to come. Thank you all.